Thousands Trails Camping Pass. Is it worth it? Stay tuned in this episode of the Smalls RV Adventures. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment below. I'm going to give you all the tips on the camping pass for Thousand Trails. All the tricks you want to know, how to get around it, how to go all across the United States with just the camping pass for Thousand Trails. Thousand Trails has some of the most beautiful campgrounds all across this United States. How can you get to visit them? Using the least amount of money. That's what we all want to do, right? We all want to save money. So in this episode, we're just going to talk about the camping pass. That's the lowest type of pass that you can get with Thousands Trails and still be able to visit all the campgrounds all across the country under this package. The Thousand Trails Camping Pass, the annual one, is currently on sale for $570. I'm going to list all of the quality campgrounds all across the United States that we like to use, including New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina, and who doesn't love Florida? That's all on the East Coast. We're also going to talk about Texas, if I haven't already mentioned it. And we're going to mention some of the states on the West Coast that this camping pass includes. That $570, you're allowed to pick one zone. And the country is split up into different zones. So the zone that this campground is in, that I am right now, Timothy Lake North, is in that East zone. To add on additional zones, like if you wanted to go to the West Coast somewhere, or you wanted to go down south and it's not included in your zone, you can just add that zone for a small amount of money. A lot of the times it's under $100. Last time I checked, it was like $70. It may have went up, but it's usually under $100 to add a zone to your package. And that zone includes all of the campgrounds that's in that zone. So let's say you want to pick the Southeast. You have Florida, you have South Carolina, you have all of those states in that southern East Coast that will fit in that zone. The Northeast, you have things like in New York, New Jersey. It's really, really cool. And you get to camp all year round if you stay within the parameters. Now with the camping pass, you can stay up to 14 days in one campground. So if you stay 14 days, you have to stay outside of the system for a full 7 days. There's bugs under this tree. So that's the only snatch with this camping pass. But I did see if you stay under 5 days, like if you stay 4 days or 3 days, after that, like fourth day, you just go to another campground and that works. You can just keep going around the country like that. You just can't stay more than 4 days. There are all types of loopholes with this camping pass that I discovered over the past couple of years, speaking to other people and us traveling throughout the United States. Sometimes you may stay in a campground for 10 days and you're like, oh, I want to go to another campground right away. Under the camping pass, you can't do that because remember, if you stay over 4 days, you have to stay out of the system for 7 days before you come back in. So if you plan to stay over 4 days, you might as well just stay 14 days because you still can't come back into the system after 7 days. But it's a trick after that as well. What a lot of people like to do if they stay in the system for 14 days with the camping pass is that they'll go to a nearby state park and stay in a state park for 7 days and then come back into the Thousand Trail system after 7 days has passed. That you can do. And you can stay 1 month just paying 1 week at a state park or another campground. Usually the state parks are much cheaper, so people that's staying long term with this camping pass, that's usually what they do. Some of the amenities for this camping pass in the Thousand Trails campground include swimming pools, playground, mini golf, basketball courts, hiking trails, lakes. They have a lot of things involved with the campgrounds all around the United States. So you just have to log on to that campgrounds website, or you can do it right through Thousand Trails, and it'll show you all the amenities. Some of them have Wi-Fi. I don't rely too much on the Wi-Fi. We rely on our cell boosters, our mobile hotspots, or a mobile router. A lot of people are using Starlink now, but you do have to have clear sky all around you. And some of the campgrounds are a lot of trees all around, but if you go deep inside the campground, there are spots where there are no trees and you can have clear access to the sky around you. Many of the Thousand Trails campgrounds offer large sites that you can fit totally big rigs, small rigs, any type of rig. One of the greatest benefits, I think, of having this camping pass and visiting these Thousand Trails campgrounds is having full hookups. If you were to go pay without having a membership, staying like a week, it would cost you around $600 to $700 just to stay in these campgrounds for a week. Under the camping pass, $570 on sale right now. It'll cost you less just to get the camping pass than to pay without it. So it's great to have it. Now let's talk about full hookups. Full hookups is great to have. Those of you that love to boondock and love to just go off grid, when you need to resupply power to your rig, replenish, Thousand Trails is great for that. You have a place to dump, you have a place to recharge, and you have the place to refill on water. And it's all included with that camping pass. So a lot of the times when we're traveling throughout the country and we need a place just to rest for a couple of days, like the last time we had a long trip, we went from New York and we stopped off in Tennessee. We were able to rest, full hookups, dump our tanks, recharge our batteries, refill our water tanks, and just enjoy and relax 2 days with full hookups. You can't beat that. There are loads of other memberships with Thousand Trails, but for this video, we're talking about the camping pass. I'm going to show you some of the other memberships that you may want to get and look at, but this camping pass is totally cool, especially if you're working full-time and you don't have that much time to camp. Having this membership works out greatly because if you get 1 week off of work, you can stay for that whole week or that 10 days, whatever amount of days you have off, you can stay that full amount in that campground under that camping pass. I just got bit, ouch. So you have this 21-day pass. You have the park to park. You can upgrade to the elite. All the Thousand Trails locations that we've been to had member specialists. Here at Thousand Trails, the membership staff is totally great. They make sure you have everything that you need. So if you're taking a trip up here, make sure you ask for the membership staff up here to give them the credit so that they can get the sale for you and give you the best deal that they have. These campgrounds offer hours and hours of entertainment for your youth, and all for the little amount of $570. We have 4 of them over there in this playground right now, and they are enjoying life. Check out the mini golf. All for $570 a year. You can enjoy this year round. You have to check the campground to see when they're open, because some campgrounds don't stay open year round. But if you go further to the south and into the west, you have campgrounds that stay open all year. There are very few that stay open here in the Northeast all year. Timothy Lake South is one that stays open all year. If you've seen some of my other videos on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, this is the basketball court that I play in. Again, $570 for that camping pass, and that includes all of this year-round fun. You can't beat it. Look at the pavement. Look at the markings. Everything is so well kept. And I don't know if you can hear in the background, that's someone cutting the grass. The landscaping here is amazing. I mean, to be out here in the woods and have this much acreage and have all of it maintained, it's great. And I don't have to do anything. $570 for the whole year. I don't have to do anything but park my camper. You can't beat that. There's volleyball courts. Totally awesome. You have families playing here. They looking like they had a great time. I enjoyed watching them play. They actually had a good game going. Remember, guys, me and my family, we go all over the United States visiting a lot of these Thousand Trails campgrounds. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below. We would love to have you aboard and taking this journey with us. We have videos all over the place doing all types of different camping styles, whether it's Thousand Trails or not. Most of the time, 99% of the time, is with Thousand Trails and our camping pass. Some of the times, it may not be. It may be boondocking. but Thousand Trails is the way to go. Whether you're in between camping spots and you need to boondock, Thousand Trails Camping Pass has your back. These are some of the campgrounds that we go to in Pennsylvania that's available with the camping pass for Thousand Trails. Now up is New York. These are available inside of New York. Up next is New Jersey, right next to the beach, oceanfront. These are the campgrounds available for Thousand Trails in New Jersey. One of my favorite states, Tennessee. These campgrounds are available in the great state of Tennessee. Here is Virginia. Virginia, the state for lovers. Here are the Thousand Trails campgrounds under the camping pass for Virginia. Who can forget about North Carolina? Next up, South Carolina. I love this state. And this campground, one of them is right on the Georgia borderline. Cheers to Florida. Everyone loves Florida. Here's the campgrounds for Texas. Up next is Arizona. We love Arizona. That's the state where a lot of the people go in the winter. Let's not forget the great state of Maine. Here are the campgrounds available under the camping pass in Maine.
Up next is Boston.
Next up is Alabama.
Next up is California.
The great state of Colorado. So you guys get my drift. There's so many campgrounds all around the country under this camping pass that you can get. Now remember, Thousand Trails is split up into zones. So you have to pick your zone, one zone for the $570. Then you can add on the additional zones to wherever you're going to travel. You don't have to do it all at once. You can do it at another time. Let's say that you're going to travel at some point during the year. You can do it then. All right, I'm running back into my trailer because the mosquitoes are biting. But I hope I did the camping pass justice with Thousand Trails. I'm in the Thousand Trails campground right now. Timothy Lake North. Beautiful campground, well maintained, under the camping pass, under $570. Not under, only $570. Remember, if you want a Thousand Trails membership, just contact one of the Thousand Trails locations, the member specialist. You can try here at Timothy Lake North or Timothy Lake South. It's the same person, and you can get the sale there. They give you the best deals. If you like these type of videos, please hit the subscribe button. Comment below. Let me know what Thousand Trails parks do you like, you dislike, and hit the like button, subscribe. That's all I got for you this week. See you later, everybody. I'll leave you some nice views of the campground. Thousand Trails.